Hey everyone, Jonny here. Today I want to talk about a very important article that recently came out in the LA Times that talks about how medical malpractice lawsuits have the 250 cap, 250,000 pain and suffering cap. It was a bill signed into law back in, I believe, 1975 by Jerry Brown, and the pain and suffering cap has not been increased since then. It is very, very, very difficult to litigate medical malpractice cases in California. It's also very difficult to find a lot of attorneys who are willing to take on those cases. I, for one, do take on medical malpractice cases. There are few out there like me that are advocating for this bill, the Fairness for Injured Patients Act, to increase the 250 cap. So as it stands today, it does not matter whether you use a leg or an arm or you get killed by the negligence of a medical provider. The pain and suffering that you or your family is entitled to is $250,000. It's a draconian law. It needs to get increased. We need to persuade more attorneys to take on these medical malpractice cases because it happens way too often that people just cannot find an attorney in order to take on these cases just because of the risks involved and this 250 cap. So I'm going to post a link for this article below. Take a look at it. It's an important article. Just, become aware of this. And for me, I'm just trying to spread awareness because there's just way too many victims of medical negligence out there. And if you see me in other videos, I'll be talking about how my family was a victim of medical negligence. And it's just an extremely, extremely common occurrence. My own father is a physician, so it's kind of weird for me at first to go into medical malpractice, but there are very common situations where medical providers, they just make mistakes. They're humans too, but a lot of the times they have insurance. That's why they pay for these mistakes, and people should just not be capped at this amount. It's just an absolutely awful, awful law, and the MICRA cap, the 250 pain and suffering cap, needs to get increased. So check it out, check out the link, and I'll see you guys soon.